the bounce. Potter can't control it.
Well, great block by Clemson. Nice play by Stitt. Potter just not looking early enough in the possession. Good opportunity for Clemson that goes for naught.
You look at the three-point shooting. The Clemson opponents at 36%. And FSU has hit a couple here. Tigers last in the league in field goal percentage defense against the three. Speaking of threes, Kitchen.
Well, and there's a reason why, Bob, when you press a lot, you leave yourself open in transition to give up potential layups and potential threes.
17-13, FSU. Stitt, taken away by Douglas. Tony, no, the rebound to FSU. Kitchen pulls it back out. Confidence in Kitchen has just gone through the roof the last month.
Absolutely, Bob, and what a boost for Florida State. Again, it frees Douglas to play off the ball.
Wow. A three from the wing for Tony. FSU by 7. And a foul on Clemson. It's on Oglesby.
Tony Douglas runs the baseline and comes off a nice screen as he fakes going ball side. They swing it, and Ryan Reed sets a key screen for Douglas to bottom one from behind the arc. Excellent look for an outstanding scorer, Tony Douglas.
20-13.
And Ryan Reed gets credit for nothing in the official stat sheet for that excellent screen.
Amen. Dulkey's driving, floating, and hitting. His last 13 made baskets were three-pointers until that layup.
And stepping up, others, Bob, are stepping up besides Douglas, trying to take some pressure off of Tony Douglas in the offensive end for Florida State. Trevor Booker getting no touches in the low post. Ryan Reed doing a great job defensively on Booker.
Shot clock is under 10. Batted away. Taken away by FSU. Great hands by Alabi. Kitchen rewards his big man on the block and a pushing foul on Grant. The second on Grant and a timeout in Tallahassee. FSU rolling. Florida State on an 11-0 run, leading Clemson 22-13. And Tony Douglas adding another line to the resume for first-team consideration and possible player of the year.
Well, it's the versatility, Bob. He shoots the three. He makes key steals. He leads his team in minutes played. He's becoming a player that can give it up better as Dulkey's, who hardly ever shoots anything but threes, gets to the basket. And Tony Douglas's numbers really are mind-boggling when you look at Florida State's overall statistics offensively.
And the one number, Eddie, that just blows you away with the ball in his hand, as much as it is, he had a streak come to an end in Boston earlier in the week. He went 125 minutes of playing time without a turnover.
That's incredible, Bob. I would say basically impossible for somebody to have that number, let alone Tony Douglas, who's controlling the ball 75 to 85% of the time for Florida State.
And with all the defensive focus that he draws.
Incredible.
Alabi's first free throw keeps the run going for FSU. They have been impressive in this first half.
Bob, Trevor Booker, one shot attempt so far, 0 for 1. KC Rivers, 1 for 5, 1 for 6 between the two top scorers for Clemson so far.
That's getting it done defensively inside and outside.
And Ryan Reed playing way more minutes than normal just because he's the one to guard Trevor Booker.
And draws the charge. Second foul on Tanner Smith.
Well, Ryan Reed battling around on Booker. Excellent help, though. He sees the drive coming. And any good defender, Bob, not only sees his man, but he has to see the basketball, particularly on dribble penetration.
23-13 Florida State. Oglesby back in. Clemson coming with the pressure. 9 turnovers for the visitors.
And Florida State, who's very
look at that pass. Oh, what a pass by Douglas.
Excellent by Douglas, Bob. And what I was going to say, Florida State, a very error-prone basketball team, not turning it over versus Clemson's press much today.
Seminoles by 12. Nothing inside for Clemson. Stitt looking, trying to find an opening. There aren't any. That's how airtight FSU's locked up that lane. Rivers with 2 on the clock drains it. Second 3 today for KC Rivers.
And that one was really earned. Excellent defense by Florida State. And give Rivers credit. He just beat an excellent defensive team on that particular possession. Difficult shot.
That ends a 14-0 run for the Seminoles. 25-16. The three-point story. Wrap around to Reed, and he scores. Boy, FSU's making all the plays.
Team that's 12th in the league in assists, coming up with some great passes here today.
And the quickness of DeMontez Stitt to take it to the basket. 27-18. Etchefu knocked away. FSU with the possession, and now out front DeMercy rather. And here comes Reed. Shut off this time. Douglas on the deck, in the air, off the line. Trevor Booker rebounds. He gets over 9 a game. Stitt again. That was knocked away by Reed. A terrific block. Sykes goes in. And a foul. DeMercy, the blocking foul.
Etchefu comes across at the last minute, gets a flying Stitt layup and deflects it for a block. Bob, these are 2 of the most athletic teams in the conference, going up and down, and each possession is really being played with great enthusiasm and energy.
The Seminoles will be at Duke. Can you see it on the Raycom ACC network? All of this leading up to the ACC tournament that starts March 12th in Atlanta. Raymond Sykes missing the first 2. That last foul was on Tony Douglas rather than DeMercy, and that is the first on Tony today. 27-18 FSU with 5.5 to go in the half. And the rebound to Xavier Gibson, who gets some first half clock time. And Gibson comes out firing.
Nice drive to the basket by Louts, and Gibson rolls out. Freshman right off the bench with a big basket.
Oliver Purnell. Ron Bradley calling out the defensive assignments now as FSU has it at three-quarter court. The Tigers have turned it over 10 times in this first half.
And Clemson backing off the press virtually has not been a factor for them so far today.
Kitchen rejected by Sykes. Another block for Raymond. That is his 4th today. Boy, this has been a great game. These 2 teams are really getting after it. Oglesby got the shot up, no whistle. Good defense by FSU. 29-18, Seminoles. Kitchen. DeMercy. Potter leads a 3-on-2. David to Sykes, and he traveled again.
Well, many times you get the ball to a big out by the foul line, top of the key, and typically when they try to make plays from there, bad things happen.
Our Woodman of the World scores. Deeks up 7. Young, Smith come in, Sykes sits. Rivers is out.
Oliver Purnell.